sweater and these pants. So we're gonna come up and we're gonna bring that sweater up a little bit. Notice the neckline is different than the chenille. The fabrication is different. So if you want a variety of sweaters, it's a great place to be to shop with us. But these are just newly marked down by 50%. It's kind of why I love shopping, like after all the, you know, the holiday shopping is done, you get the greatest deals for yourself.
It's the best time to shop. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's what we have. We have it for you in the dark caramel. So that's gonna be this colorway. In the back, you'll see there is a back seam. So that elongated vertical seam in the back. You've got pockets. You have an elasticized waistband, very sleek, a slim, narrow leg, not a skinny leg, not a wide leg, extra, extra small through 3X. Amy is wearing it in one of the most popular colors in Marla's line, which is this red orange. It's almost like a persimmons color, if you ask me. So it's really pretty. It's a great way to have a pop of color that you're going to wear now. You're going to transition into the springtime as well, so with some florals. And then we do have it for you in classic black as well as the creme fraiche. Now the creme fraiche is Marla's way of doing like that winter white. These are a rayon nylon 8% spandex blend, so they're gonna have lots of stretch. But you gave me a recommendation. You said you actually went up a size because you have curves, right?
Yes, I'm a little curvier, and so I like just to make sure it's not too tight, so I went up a size. I would normally wear a medium. I went up to a large. Gives it a little bit more of a drape for me, so that's really a personal preference, but you can see the 360 stretch has tons of great room to stretch and move. It's a very polished knit, more like a Ponte, right? So with Marla, anytime she does that kind of Ponte knit, she's always going for the most premium of fabrication. So actually you might be able to see it better in the creme fraiche. You can tell there's no striations there. That's always a sign that it's like a cheaper fabrication when you have a striation in your Ponte. With hers, it's not. It's so smooth. It's so delicious. You've got that nice wide waistband, those side slit pockets, these little slash pockets, and as you mentioned, really the star of the show is this back seam, which is just adds that extra little detail, that extra elegance and sophistication.
I keep noticing color combinations I wouldn't otherwise put together. Look at the silver chenille sweater with the creme fraiche pant. So you don't have to go, I mean, you could go with like an all creme fraiche look.
Yeah.
Even your sweater too. But, oh, Amy. You got a new timepiece?
Look at that. I do.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
I know. Marla.
Is that from Marla?
This is Marla.
So she's doing timepieces now.
She is. I feel like it's upside down here, but
it's okay. We wear our watches backwards and upside down here so we could show it off to the customer. But Marla's known for her earrings, her jewelry, her necklaces, but I love that she's doing timepieces. This is a bracelet watch. Treat yourself for that with that mesh band, $32.99. But kind of really getting back to what Marla does best is she gives you those elevated basics, right? She wants you to buy less often and buy better.
Yes.
And so these are pieces, absolutely, especially with the pants, because they're gonna fit. You don't have to worry about buttons. You don't have to worry about zippers. Look at that little side, I shouldn't say side slit, the back slit at the back. So when you're getting into this, look how, do you see how it immediately just elongates and straightens out? It kind of goes around the boot that Carol's wearing, but it's not fighting the boot. She doesn't have to tuck it in. She's gonna be able to wear this right now with boots and heels. She could wear this in the spring months with some great little flats and some sneakers and some little jeweled sandals. And let's talk about sizing again really quickly. So these do come in extra, extra small through 3X. We do have 2 inseams, which is a nice way for those of you, for my petite girls out there. Average inseam is 30 inches. That's what Carol has on. Are you in the small? In the pants, she's in the small, and Carol is 5'8" and typically wears a size 6. And then if you want the petite inseam, that's 27 inches, that is also available as well. That is the caramel, the dark caramel. That's that perfect luxe. It's a very expensive color. A lot of us like handbags in that colorway. So a very rich and a good base that's not black necessarily. You might already have a black pant.
That's true.
Right?
It's a great way to add more color into your wardrobe, but still keep it minimalistic and sophisticated, to your point, that whisper of wealth, that kind of effortlessly chic, very rich, very wealthy looking, whole sophisticated look.
One thing I wanted to mention, you were talking about it being a little bit more like a Ponte. These are not see-through, and they do have 8% stretch in them. So what's really great is up 5 pounds, down 5 pounds. Wherever you're at this holiday season.
You are speaking to me right now. I feel so seen right now.
You're going to be able to just slide these on like you would slide on a legging, but it's not a legging that's going to show all the lumpy bumpies. It's not a legging that's going to feel like, oh my gosh, it's so tight all the way down to the ankle. It's that elongated, slimmer, narrow leg, and you do have that self-cover tapered elasticized waistband, so even on the inside, you've got that nice smoothness, but these are easy on and easy off. You do have that nice deep pocket, completely lined as well. The magic is in this beautiful vertical seam in the back, so it really is a nice complement to your backside, and it's gonna go all the way down to that little slit. If you want the dark caramel, we now have less than 300. I want you to take a moment, if you did just finish your holiday shopping, and you might have perused a little bit in the department store for yourself, and you're like, hey, what kind of deals are out there? I want good quality, I want classic pieces, I want, you know, something that's gonna be super flattering, figure flattering. Could you even find anything for $39.99? Probably not. Maybe something that's outdated or something that doesn't have like a good fit or good fabrication. What's great about shopping with us here at HSN is nothing that we are showing you is not the quality that you expect from Marla Wynne and WynneLayers, but you're getting it at a 50% off sale right now. Why? Because we're gonna make room for new pieces in 2025, and we wanna pass on that discount to you. So $20 gets it home. Kenya is rocking it today. I'm really loving your different ways that you've been styled. Abby, our stylist, is just crushing it. She has it on in the creme fraiche pant, and she added sneakers. So for those of you, you know what? I feel like there's a lot of women out there that swore off sneakers for a long time.
Right.
But your feet can only take so much in heels and wedges and boots and all that. And sneakers are having such a big moment. I know Marla's a big fan of flats.
Yes, she is.
And it's a great fit on you. I love that. Are you in the 1X pant? And it looks amazing.
I think sneakers can be very elevated. So,
Agreed.
and especially, they are Marla approved. There is hardly anything in her wardrobe that I wouldn't dare to wear a cute, sophisticated pair of sneakers with. And you're right, we're not sacrificing for comfort anymore. I mean, we're not slaves of fashion. We're not sacrificing, and we are prioritizing our comfort while also staying stylish. And that's also, when you have a more sophisticated wardrobe, you have more opportunities to do that high-low dressing.
Absolutely.
And have, you know, more casual accessories paired with something that's a little bit, maybe a little more dressier.
Well, and I've got more of Marla's, you know, dressier look with the drapey pant, which I think is a runaway hit and a huge steal, but there is room in your closet to mix those fabrications and mix those high-low pieces and put together. That's really what Marla wants you to do. She wants you to have the best of the best, pieces that are all gonna mix and match. So Kenya added, with her back seam pant, she added that kiss of cashmere draped cardigan, which we do have coming up at a brand new low price, $20. Okay, I have to let everybody know, I know you see the word clearance, and maybe you have gone down the aisles where it has like that big clearance sign and it's final sale. We don't do that to you here. We know you still want to get it home, you want to try it on, you want to see yourself in your mirror with your shoes and your tops, and then you get to make the decision. If for some reason these don't fit, they don't launder well, they're not the right color, they're not the right size, you can actually exchange them in the next, well, actually before the end of January, and we'll do that for you for free. So free exchanges, you could change color, you could change size, you could even change the inseam. Remember, these come in petite and average. Or if for some reason you're like, Valerie, no, they just weren't for me, it's okay, you can send them back. We're still doing extended holiday returns till the end of January. Now, I love that we have the neutrals. The dark caramel is the most popular and the most limited, but this red orange that Amy chose to wear, you know, there's a lot of our girls who have a lot of those softer neutrals from Marla's line, but Marla really tosses in a few kind of, I would say, not unexpected any longer, right? Because she loves to throw in a little pop of color, and I like that she did that in this pant because it still becomes a neutral when it's all solid and this great fabrication.
Exactly, and she does design in a palette year-round, so you will find this exact red orange in other pieces that you can pull from. If you've been shopping this season, of course, she'll have a whole new collection coming out next year, which is very exciting. And who knows if she's going to bring that red orange color back or new variations, but of course all her classic neutrals will be there. So loving the red orange, grab it definitely while you can. It's a great way to add that pop of color, but it's still very polished, very sophisticated.
As you are.
Oh, thank
you look fabulous. Another thing to note when we talk about the quality, everything, all of the seaming, I mean, Marla studied, you know, she's lived all around the world, and I know she lived in Paris for a really long time, and she's really paid attention to everything so that the quality of it is not going to be just fast fashion. This is not fast fashion. When you look on the inside, it's just as soft on the inside as it on the outside, but notice that this pant, even when I stretch it, and I will stretch it, you can't see through it. So it's not a thin, flimsy flimsy material.
Right.
Which means when you're bending over, when you're driving, when you're sitting, you're not worried about there being an area that, you know, might be see-through. And it's a pull-on pant, which is beautiful because you can just pull these on up and over your hips and your thighs. You don't have to worry about buttons or zippers. And you can dress these up and dress these down because they're such a beautiful column. Extra, extra small through 3X. If you are curvier or you tend to maybe carry your weight in your hips and your thigh area, maybe a recommendation just to go up a size for a little bit more added ease and comfort. Otherwise, I would say go true to size. Choose the petite inseam at 27 inches, average inseam at 30 inches. Remember, this is a rayon nylon blend with 8% spandex. So it is machine washable and has great stretch. And it's only $20 to get home with the 50% off.